Elton Anderson, what's good?
How you doing, man?
You tired of me saying your name yet?
No, not at all.
Word, Elton Anderson in the building, a very well-noted photographer, a great writer too. Great writer.
Okay.
I think that you're an excellent writer. It's very conversational. I like it, and it's short too. What I like about it, how dope it is, how it really paints the picture, and it explains all of everything that we want to know. Because I'm asking questions as I'm writing, right? I mean, as I'm reading, and so you're answering the questions as they pose. Like, well, how does he find the money to do this? Like, who are these people in his photos? Like, how did they even get dressed like that? You know what I mean? How are all of these things coming together? How does he take his photos? You know what I mean? Like, who is he getting to take his photos? Does he have a photographer following him around? I'm asking those questions. And your writing definitely captures all of that for me, and it answers those. So I feel full when, as well. Full in the sense of like, oh, that was a good read. I don't feel like I wasted my time, essentially. And so a black man that writes is like A1 in my book, just because every brother that I have, every black man that I come across, my like I said, my heart always connects with them in a way that allows me to be like, well, look up to you in a sense and communicate without even having to say much. And so I definitely look up to you, and that way I've been following you for a minute now, which is why I know everything about your life. Not everything about your life, but what you got going on now. So tell me, how old are you? How old are you? You said
I'm 36.
You did tell me that in the last interview. You're 36. So if you could tell the 16-year-old, 20 years ago, right? The 16-year-old Elton.
Ooh, I'm old. Go ahead.
Shut up. I'm gonna be 27 in June 4th. So, and I feel like I'm just.
That's next week, man.
Yeah, it is.
27's a pivotal year.
You think so?
Yeah, it's definitely.
I don't know, man. So if you could tell the 16-year-old Elton something, what would you tell him?
Well, looking back, I wouldn't really change much about my life. I've always been a people person. I've always been super ambitious, and I've always been like a go-getter. So I would just tell that Elton to just have confidence and kind of lean into everything that he's thinking, because I've always followed my gut. And so whenever my gut tells me something, it's always been in the right direction. So I would tell that to my 16-year-old self, I would tell that to my 26-year-old self, and I would tell that to myself right now.
Word, respect. And so, all right, let me ask you this. Connect Four or Uno?
Connect Four all day.
Really?
You would never beat me in Connect Four.
That's a lie.
You would literally never beat me.
That is a lie. I'm telling you that's not true.
Continue.
All right, we're going to continue. All right, of your friends that you have, which one would you choose for your space partner?
Ooh, Jeffrey.
And Jeffrey, that's why Jeffrey looked up like that. Like, what you gonna say?
I had a couple options. A lot of my friends can play spades. Actually.
Really well. So, are you a beast? Are you like savage mode with it?
I play spades. I know it. I play spades.
You play spades? All right, bet. Sneakers or Chelsea boots?
Sneakers.
Sneakers or loafers?
Sneakers. We call them gym shoes in Detroit.
Gym shoes. Oh, is that where you're from? Detroit.
Yeah.
Word. What was that like growing up in Detroit?
I had the best childhood, man. Like, Detroit gets a bad rap a lot of times.
I was about to ask you, did you have to fight?
But no, I never fought. Detroit is really, really a good city. I think it spurned a lot of really dope individuals that like are doing major things, and it's crazy because I'm close with so many of my friends from like 5th grade on up. Mm-hmm. I'm still super close with a ton of people from Detroit. So.
Where did you find your group of friends? Like, because it's you have that base. They're with you. You know. Where did you?
My friends, they found me, man. It's everything's natural. Like, I have a different, unique story with each person I call a friend. And like I said, some people I grew up across the street from. Some people I met in 5th grade. Some people I met in high school, college. Some people I pledged with.
Yeah.
And,
What'd you pledge?
I pledged Beta Nu I pledged Alpha at FAMU.
Okay.
Chapter.
Wow. Okay. So you
Follow too.
HBCU grad, my man. Word. So you just keep excellence and excellence all over again. You never cease to. I was about to say I'm not sure how I didn't read that on your website. Is that somewhere on your website?
Yeah, I don't really. I need to start talking more about the Alpha experience, the family experience, and the Detroit life. But you know.
Yeah, word. Okay, so photography. How long have you been doing photography?
I got my first camera in 2007 or 2008.
Okay.
And so I wouldn't call myself a professional photographer until 2010.
Okay, until 2010. Okay, and so how did you give that name to me? I always mess it up. The color.
creators of color.
The creators of color. How did you come up with that concept? Because it's such a, like I said, a simple concept, and simple is great because it hones in on one thing, but it is just so great in that aspect. Like, how did you know that that was your niche?
Well, it started off more as a visual essay. It was about 2 years ago in February of 2016, and you know that whole Oscars so white because there was no black representation at the Oscars. Like, it was just everybody was white and male and straight. And so I was in Sundance Film Festival doing some portraits, and I came up with the idea to take portraits of not only the people in front of the camera, like the Erykah Badu's, the Spike Lee's, but also people that were like black costume designers, black sound engineers, black screenwriters, just all these people that you just don't see a black face with.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give them a platform to be able to be seen, to be able to have their voices heard. So it was birthed at Sundance, and it was birthed as a response to Oscars So White. And since then, it's just grown into this community of people that really, really want to help elevate and help change the narrative of black people in the creative field.
Absolutely. Okay, so side note, I heard you mention Erykah Badu.
Yep.
Erykah Badu or Lauryn Hill?
Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu, okay. All right, we're gonna move forward with that conversation. Okay, so one of the things that I did want to ask you is, so your servanthood, how you serve the people around you in your photography, your passion to capture that. That's good. I don't want to ask what you're passionate about because it's obvious what you're passionate about. But how did that passion come about? It's earned. That passion is earned through some type of adversity, something. What adversity have you faced essentially that, you know, has pushed you to be to where you are now?
I would say adversity. I was always the child, like, so my parents never had to push me to do anything when I was younger. I was always the puller. And so I think that has just been my personality from the time I was born. So when I see adversities, like, I don't really let them hinder me. And so a lot of my things that I pursue, a lot of my passions is all based on people. And so I'm a super duper people person. I'm a super duper extrovert. And so what I do is that I use different avenues as like my tool to reach more people. So photography is a tool to reach people and meet new people. Creators of color is a tool to bring people together and meet new people. And even starting to get into more of the speaking realms and doing panels are an opportunity for me to meet new people and to, you know, kind of share the stories of myself and people I interact with. So
Heck yeah. So what is something that, if you're not super close to Elton, you wouldn't know?
I don't know, man. I think I'm an open book. Like, I think if you met me, I was.
He's laughing like, oh yeah, we got some stuff.
A lot of his little quirks and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm a big time nerd. Like,
you a nerd?
People close to me know that I am like, I don't know if the word is nerd or geek, but I'm like, I will go down so many rabbit holes of just like super duper science stuff.
Yeah.
Like super duper like Star Trek stuff. Like, I'm just.
Are you a Trekkie?
Yeah, I'm in.
Really?
I watched the new Star Trek. I go back like.
I thought you were super cool up until that point.
It is crazy, but yeah, you wouldn't know that.
Really work. So, what is a talent that you have that some people don't know that you have?
I'm not really talented.
You
I mean, I think my talent is literally just bringing people together. I think I'm a very, very good connector. And if people, like, you know, people always wonder, how can I get so many people to go on these trips with me? And I think that's like just my talent. Like, I just know that people will mesh with certain people. I know what people bring to the table, and I can really, again, go on my gut, see when a person is genuine and authentic. So.
Right, and you only want beneficial people around you. Yeah, right.
Like, gotta keep that tribe tight.
Definitely. And so, how many was it? 52 countries? How many countries?
I've been to 58 countries.
50. So okay, I was close. So 58.
And counting. Yes.
58 and counting. Where is your next trip? Where you heading? Is that a secret?
No. Next week I'm headed to. I don't know what this region is called, but pretty much Israel, Jordan, Lebanon, Cyprus, and
you gotta get you some Jesus sandals.
I'm gonna have some Palestine and you know that
Burks, you
regional
get Burks.
wear.
If you don't have any.
My feet ain't really hitting on nothing. So
Yeah, but you can wear them with socks though. They're dope
I'll
though.
give you a closed toe. Spare the people.
Yeah, respect. Okay, and so what is next for Elton? Like, you don't have to give me everything that you got going on, but what's next? What can we expect from you?
Just stay surprised. But I mean, the biggest thing I've been doing now lately is really getting on these panels and doing keynote speeches and really letting my voice be a tool or, you know, help spark the movement of somebody else. You know what Tupac says, like, I may not change the world, but something I say can help spark the person that does.
Heck yeah.
So I'm hoping that my voice, my words, and my actions are going to help do that.
Word. And so one of my other questions is funny. How did you feel about being around apes? Where'd you shoot with that commercial?
So we went to Uganda.
Yeah.
And I was literally brushing up against silverback gorillas, and that was one of the most craziest experiences of my life. Like, you can look a gorilla in the eye, you can see the connection between man and beast, as it were. So it was just one of the experiences that I can't even put into words, but definitely if you get a chance to, put it on your bucket list.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, and so were you nervous at all? Were they calm? Like,
yeah, they were. I was nervous because they were like
big,
really big, and really. But they
were they taller than you?
Well, they was bent over, bro. So,
Oh, okay.
the average one standing up would probably be about 7-8 feet tall. But no, I think they were. They weren't domesticated, but they were used to being around people. They're around people every single day. Like that, they have specific gorilla trackers that go and interact with them every day, so that they're not so frightened by people. So
wow,
I felt like we were in good hands.
Yo, word, respect. And so definitely love what you got going on. Much respect to you. Blessings to all that you have your hand in. Yeah, definitely.
I like what you're doing, bro.
Thank you. So that's 20-some and Elton Anderson Jr. We are out.